Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. In the last parts, we did some dungeons, we did Sistasha, we also did the Tantara Deepcroft. We also wrapped up the Conjurer quest line. Fortunately, we can't go to Quiet Mage quite yet because we need to progress with the story. We need to get to a certain point. We're kind of close, but we still got a little bit of ways to go before then, so let's see how much work I can get done. Call the desert. So you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as a sultaness version of myself. Chances are she'll send you in the midst of dangers, but I have every confidence that you'll pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Cecilla, and good luck. Let me guess. She's gonna ship me out to another dungeon. Alright. Alright. Momodi, I see you. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, but if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to judge by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Cecilla Rye by any chance? Meonia sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She's also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? What you got for me? Alright. Hide the picture. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this winsome lass is the much lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous! A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you like to apprise Cecilla of her mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question is submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at the Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are the clan known as the Hekadan Chires, fearsome creatures who are sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about the treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced a suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your wish very well, my lady. The people that age used the something or other to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the something or other, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mytho Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines are being reopened as to meet the rising demand of building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, I think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking up to 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them dangerous to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell as long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we would all have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great. I so beg you, put an end to the sorry business. God bless you. I fear you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Coppermill Mines are in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? One more thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Coppermill Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Really? Think I can handle it? Fine. Got you. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers who volunteered to deal with the mess down the Coppermill, huh? You got guts, miss, but I just hope you've got the skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. There's something or others have left the place in the right state, in an area a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Coppermill was old when the second Ulm dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the giant went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being unburied in the mountains of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they had bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. Stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. I hope the nation's resting on you, my friend. Good luck! Alright. Cleaning up someone else's mess, huh? I see how it is. Oh. Alright. Gotta go up this way, gotta go up and around. Alright, what do we got up here? We got bombs prowling the joint. We got goblins. Is this the lady? No, this is a different lady. There has been an incident inside the Coppermill Mines. We are here to ensure that the its effects are contained, but for our own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurers volunteered to quell the something or others? I didn't think that Papa Shah would be find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can to enter at will. Coppermill's unlocked! Yay! Alright. Oh wait, I gotta. So I did a roulette now that I have more than one dungeon. Roulettes are good for XP, especially leveling and some of the other roulettes, but that we'll get later on. Instant, love the instant queues. So now I'm gonna queue up. Come on, tank! Whoever you may be. Maybe. Oh. Oh, so much for instant kill, right? Well, okay, there it goes. Alright. Throw on some food before I forget. I always forget to throw on food. Audio's bugging out. Thought I needed a sprint button out. And this is what I mean by kind of big holes. Alright. Got it. Can handle it. Free cure! Nice! What that pretty much means is when you cast cure, you'll have a chance to cast cure 2 for free with no MP cost. But since I don't have access to cure 2 in this dungeon, we can't test it out. Oh, these dungeons are boring. I wish these dungeons are more exciting, to be honest with you. Honestly, in terms of the level dungeons, 1 to 50, oh boy, I think there's only like 1 or 2 that are pretty decent, that aren't painstakingly boring like this one is. But again, the dungeons, can't wait for the dungeons to get better. And you got this guy spamming that for whatever reason. That dark black mage does not have a whole lot of health. I mean, I guess it's alright. But then again, okay. Not too far, buddy. Big slime, big oozing slime. Why am I... That was easy. Bombs away. The only sad thing about this is the dungeon gear. I'm gonna be overloaded pretty much all the dungeon gear. They made it so every time you complete the dungeons you'll get a guaranteed award for that class that you completed it with. So, for instance, I'd get something for White Mage or for Conjurer. Too bad I already have pretty decent gear. Well, I guess say Disciple of Magic, yeah, because you don't get class-specific stuff until, like, way later. Slaves no more! Free! Free! Ugh. Not a smart idea, buddy. So yeah, see this? When you get locked out like that, you get the chance to teleport in. It'll automatically teleport you in anyway, but before there was nothing. There was nothing that would teleport you inside. Once you got locked out, you were locked out until the whole fight reset. This is another one of those diamonds where if the DPS is good, you can pretty much ignore everything and just kill the boss. First glimpse at limit break. Each class has their own. Well, each job has their own limit breaks. 1 and 2 are pretty much the same for all job types. Melee will have that. Range will have their own thing. Healing has their own thing, and tanks have their own thing. But limit break 3 is when each class has their own unique limit break. Of course, limit break 3 is only in content where there's 8-man runs and 24-man runs, which is like, well, it's not really endgame now, but it's, you know, it is what it is. All right. Let's go report back to the guy. Mission successful. Well, I say it's not endgame now. I'm referring to like the level 50 end game, level 60 end game, and level 70 end game. What the hell is this? Hello? Why is this a thing? Uh-oh. Ah, the Conqueror Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Old Doll will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive in one piece. No! Oh. What's going on? Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot, you refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mold meat and much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Get back what you stole or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. Alright, that should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe from law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you're going to serve me in whatever capacity I require, The authorities need to hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. Swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you when you're at home? And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master. I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. Do you know who you're dealing with here? I'll take care of this. I'll watch you can watch. The rest of you can watch. Wow, I botched that up so bad. The rest of you can watch. Huh, not bad for an adventurer. I should have stopped at the 7th ale. You probably should have. Stop bloody coughing at me and give me a hand, will ye? Bugger, bugger, bugger! And you're dead. Sorry. Is that it? That was a joke. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. I got a headache again. Oh, I gotta block the miss. I gotta block. Gotta take that off. I swear there were more refugees than we last looked. And yet, wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? Simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. Residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes. And problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? The talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My hearts go out to them, it surely does, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, things do take a turn for the worse, but you always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades will welcome their help. The heroes who fought in the Guardian Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Toto tenderloins! Get your Toto tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that old doll was well on its way to recovery. Peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madam, are you alright? Oop. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Ooh, you got the crowd against you, buddy. Yeah, you better turn tail and run. I'll overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Well. Alright. God damn, there's more? Case closed. Oh, it's Ida. Hello again. We've been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You've discharged your duty as envoy impeccably and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. And more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a guild by doing so. You are possessed of all qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this, we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Yida. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to moments ago. Well, we can help you understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too. We'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is the only beginning, for we also would have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, and I sincerely hope you will, pray speak with Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a good friend of ours. She'll tell you where to find us. Ooh. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone. Except for Momodi. She already knows already. She knows already. Ooh. Sounds like a fancy name for a group. That sounds like a cool group. I want in. Boop. Oh god. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard enough, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, of course I do enjoy hearing all the tales of gentlemen's woes with the women folk from time to time. I don't know what the whole context was for that conversation because I skipped it by accident. So let's not keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at with giants in the dark. You've every animal the adventurer Mione said you'd be, Cecila. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh. Look who it is. Ida! Edda! Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. Or Ida. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avere, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see. An adventurer is adventure. I swear that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded, had a fee not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I've thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired just as a very once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask you your name. Cecil Rye. I shan't forget. Thank you, Cecil Rye. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. We will meet again, just, not on the same sides. Adventuring can be cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be bright pain in the arts looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Cecila. Eh? What'd you say? You want to know more about the signs of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Cecil, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yes, I want to join. They sound like a cool bunch of cool group. So you want to know more about it, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of the 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being old Don. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who made it their mission to solve some of the area's most pressing problems. Of course, they ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Cecila. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something that Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. Oh god, the Wakened Sands. Pray make your way to the Wakened Sands. Oh, fuck me. We'll be going there a lot. Oh god, it sucks it's not an ether right over there. Alright. This is the start of a long series of walks to here. So we'll be coming here for quite a while. And yeah, it gets old very quickly. Thankfully, though, I believe after this quest, I'll be able to unlock retainers, which I can finally unload all my shit and free up my inventory. You get 2 free retainers. Any more you want any more, you're gonna have to buy them. I think it's like 5. I think it's like $2 or $5 a month. What are you? What are you not? What's your deal, buddy? Braving. Oh, this is a dungeon. Alright. Well, so I said I was gonna do new dungeon quests. Hail adventure, you wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows, he simply knows. Now tell me, have you perchance familiar with the second temple of Karn? I will not hold it against you if you're not. The ruins will only surface when the calamity split the ground asunder, after all. Any road, it's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not take the journey to southern Thanalan and visit the temple for yourself? Well, with the many dangers that lurk within, the immortal flames are keeping close watch over the place. But a Lelafell by the name of Bibimu should be able to offer your passage. What is this? Going for gold. Oh no, it's Aurum Vale. Oh, this place sucks. What's your deal, guy? Lady? Trauma queen? Oh, that's, Tataru! Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Troll. Alright. Ah! I would think you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is a private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Ida and Papa Nemo? My sincerest apologies. May I have you please hear your name? Suslarai, Suslarai. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Hooray! The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. And I forgot to take the picture off for like the millionth time. I take you are Suslarai. Chitara sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Sure. Voice acting.
私はミンフィリア、この暁の決命の名手です。待ってたわ。こちらへどうぞ。悪いようにはしないから安心して。いろいろ聞きたいことはあると思うけど、まずは私たち暁の決命について説明した方がいいかしらね。私たち暁の決命は国家間の垣根を越えてエウルゼア全土で活動している団体です。私たちの目的は一つ、神々に愛されし地、このエウルゼアを救済すること。そのためにエウルゼア、いえ、世界が抱える脅威である万神問題の解決に向けて取り組んでいます。この暁の決命にはあなたと同じ不思議な力を持つ人が何人かいるの。この不思議な力にはいくつか種類があるのだけれど、あなたはこれまでにこんな経験をしたことがないかしら。ノイズのような感覚、何かに吸い込まれるような感覚、まるで幻のように浮かび上がる風景。それこそがあなたの能力、精神の壁を越え相手を見ることができる、超える力よ。 超える力は言葉の壁を超える力、心の壁を超える力、そして幻のごとく過去を見ることができる時間の壁を超える力。さすがに過去が見えるだけで相手と会話したり結果を変えたりなんてことはできないわ。様々な能力の中でもこの超える力は特殊なもの。あなたはその中でも強い力を持つ。ただこの力は自分で発動をコントロールできないところが悩ましいのよね。そう、私もあなたと同じ力、その超える力の能力者の一人よ。さて本題よ。私たちの目的、エオルゼアの救済のためには万神問題の解決が不可欠。そのためには国家、組織、種族、言葉、それに主義や思想、あらゆる壁を越えた対策をしなくてはならない。そこであなたの力が必要になる。私たち暁の血盟に協力してほしいの。あなたの能力、超える力は万神への切り札ともなるもの。万神問題を解決するため、世界を救うために必要な力よ。あなたがエオルゼアを歩く冒険者として何を求め、何になりたいのか私にはわからない。でもこの先も冒険者として生きるためにはもっとエオルゼアを知る必要があるでしょ。そしてそのエオルゼアには万神問題がある。私たちと行動して万神問題を追うことはエオルゼアを知るのに最も近道だと思うわ。
I just realized my mic's been muted. Oops. God damn it. Alright. We scientists have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are godlike beings, knows that primals long we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what you desire for yourself, what is okay. I'll go whether the wild bloom blooms.
協力してくれると受け取っていいのかしら。
Audio's bugging out.
よかった、ありがとう。きっと協力してくれると思っていたの。では改めて暁の血盟の仲間たちを紹介しなきゃ。
It's weird because I've never heard her voice in Japanese. I've always done English up until Shadowbringers.
エオルゼア六大都市の一つで、アルデナード小大陸の北西にある都市国家よ。あ、いえ、正確にはあったと言うべきかしらね。彼らは古の地に精通し、エーテル学や魔法の分野では帝国さえ凌駕する知識と技術を持っていたの。そんなシャーレアンの中で賢人と呼ばれる人々が結成したのが救世使命。エオルゼアが滅亡から逃れる希望があると信じてこの地に残って活動してくれた集団よ。他の住民は北洋の本国に帰ってしまったけどね。彼らがそのシャーレアンの賢人たち。彼女がイダ、隣がパパリモよ。二人とも森の都グリダニアの調査を担当しているわ。よろしくね。
よろしく。君なら協力してくれると信じていたよ。私もね。次、彼はサンクレット。ここ砂の都ウルダ派の調査の担当者だ。
よろしくな。彼女はヤシュトラだ。海の都リムサロミンサの調査の担当をしている。
よろしくね。最後に彼はウリエン・ジョーギュレ、この本部の執務長よ。困ったことがあったら彼に聞くといいわ。
月明輝けども必ずや暁迎えん。我が友の言葉、この出会いに感謝を。
我々は5年前のカルテーノの戦いで痛手を負い、指導者を失った。そして我々と歩みを共にしていたミンフィリアたちと暁の血盟を結成したの。
このように能力者とシャーレアンの賢人を中心に暁の血盟は多くの名員で構成されているわ。そして彼女、受付や事務処理を担当しているタタルさんよ。
よろしくです。
みんなで仲良くやっていきましょう。
さてと、
早速だけど頼みがあるの。ウリエンジェさん、バルデシオン委員会からの資料は届いてる？
ええ、こちらに。
ウルド派のグランドカンパニー不滅隊からある事件への協力要請があったの。サンクレット、説明をお願いできるかしら。
事件の概要はこうだ。七輪銀山で採掘されたクリスタルを運ぶアマジナ鉱山社系のキャラバンが襲撃された。それだけじゃない。時を同じくしてウルダ派近辺の貧民窟から幾人もの人が消えている。
クリスタル強奪事件と誘拐事件ってところね。本来こういった事件は治安維持も務めるグランドカンパニーの仕事だわ。でもこの事件、おそらく蛮神が絡んでいる。
現場に残っていた手口、おそらく首謀者はウルダ派に住むアマルジャ族だ。アマルジャ族にはクリスタルを強奪したり人を誘拐する理由がある。それこそが蛮神関連ってわけだ。
あなたに蛮神問題を理解してもらうためにもこの事件に関わってほしいの。ありがとう。 ウルダ派の事情には担当でもあるサンクレットが詳しいわ。彼にあなたを支援してもらいます。
俺に任せてくれ。よろしくな。
Alright. Alright. What did I get myself into? Seems like a big job. Alright, guy, ready to begin our way. That's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and spades of abductions. Crimes with which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Cape Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isembard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Alright. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna go get myself some retainers so I can unload all my shit. Plus, I gotta do that. I gotta do dry bones too, or not dry bones. I gotta do that dungeon. There you go. Greetings, and take it here. Come to see about a retainer. Going to see you can hire the 2 retainers. Yes. You can also customize your own retainers too. Load appearance data. No. What do we got? Let's make a Makati. Let's go with that. It's kind of the same thing as character customization. Alright, that's fine. No, I like that tail. Let's see what we got for hair. I like that hair. Let's go for it. Go for that. For eyebrows. No. Alright. Voice. Annoying. Let's go with that. No. Yes. Let's do that. What am I gonna name you? Let's see. The name's not available. Damn it. Fine. What about that? Okay. What else is next? I'm running out of names. I don't know any more names. Oh wait, I got one. Name's Celia. God damn! I'm running out of names. I don't think that's the thing that's taken. Figured. Oh my god. Spheria. Trying to reach my memory bank for names I've used previously. Oh, there we go. I'll worry about the other one later. Alright. Take my items. How do I expand? How do I expand their inventory? How do I expand the inventory? Maybe in the system menu? I'll figure it out. Oh. I'll put these in the other retainer. Should keep that. 'Cause it's part of my part of the temporary glamour. Everything else can be taught. Wait, no. Shove that in there. Shove this in there. All right. Thank God, my inventory is now freed up. I'll figure out. I'll try to remember how to expand that inventory later. I'll worry about the other retainer. What's this? What's that? An ill-conceived. Oh, this unlocks the ventures for retainers. Alright. Search Skull Valley for the missing retainer. I didn't want to read all that. Something about missing retainers, blah blah blah. What am I doing here? Oh. God damn, what time is it? Where are we at in time? An hour and 11? Well, you know what? It's getting incredibly warm in here. I'm gonna unlock this dungeon, go turn this quest in, and then I think I'm going to call it. Look at this place. It's like I'm in the freaking Egypt. I'm not interested in what you're selling me. Why did that one not aggro? You recruit adventurers assistant disarming the chance, but before warn me of anyone. Okay. Alright, dry bones. Alright, sir. Hi, I'm Isambard. I'm here to search for the missing folk, I see. Minfield sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. I bear no official title to this camp, but the people here have to come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Alright, with that being said, it is hot as hell in this room. I'm going to call it. I was gonna do the dungeon, but I need a break. So, when we come back, we will continue with the story, see if we can find our victims, and we'll see where that takes us. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next part. Later.